Hello. 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 Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello. All right, we got some audio here. A little bit of audio. Let's go set up a little more over here. Hello, hello. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. 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 All right, we got one logo. All right, we got one logo. Okay. Let's try some cardboard. Oh, that color's not turning out super great. Something darker. So the cardboard is actually the packaging we send out for our drawings. So what we do is, here's a drawing we might do for somebody. We put it in between two pieces here. Protects it. And we've got little plastic clips that go on each side. But what I try to do is draw a bunch of these at once so that that packaging goes a little bit quicker. we need a better color there. If I could swap it out halfway. Been experimenting a little bit with 2 colors. All right, everything's running out of battery. What is it running out of battery? Okay. All right, this looks like a good place to swap out a better color. Let's try it. So we can pause, pull out. These are jelly rolls. Put that back in. Let's try black, see where black gets us. Okay, let's resume. Not a super big fan of that. Let's try something better. I think we got some better pens back here. Oh, here we go. Got a bunch of gray ones. Where'd my coin go? Always need the coin. Okay, here we go. Put that one back. Just make sure we're drawing here. Oh yeah. And resume. Yeah, that'll come out looking a lot better. Yeah. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Zoom in. maybe a little better angle of what's going on. Let's get a blueprint going next. Who do we need to do an order for? Okay. Got a couple customer emails to get through. One guy just asked for a F-250 Lariat. So that is a big truck. Kind of like the half and half. That's turning out cool. Next step I really want to do is, we've got a second machine over here. Got two machines. You can kind of see it right there. I want to dedicate one to just designing the boxes. So again, our boxes, this is a very blank, kind of whatever box right now, but we sandwich them in. What I want to do is start drawing on one side of these, putting logos like this, maybe the company logo. Also working with other artists, I think would be kind of cool. Maybe be interesting to see. Got that one right there, that machine, and that one back there that's running. We got Chica nibbling away at her bone up there as well. Okay. All right, what should we draw next? What should we draw next? Suggestions. If you guys are curious, the type of stuff we normally draw. A lot of sailboats. Put it in the chat. Oh, nope. Not gonna let me do that. Blowing up. Yeah, I kind of like the gray and green. That's a cool combination. I'm into that. What can we draw that's gonna come out? Landscape or portrait? You know what we could do? Get a lot of requests for SpaceX stuff. Let's see if we can go. Let's go do a SpaceX thing. Oh, SpaceX Starship. All right, we're getting the Starship ready. Probably should figure out how to share my screen here so we can do that. Tabloid size. Awesome. All right, we got another one done. That's gonna look pretty good. Yeah. Little half and half, kind of looks cool. All right, let's get this next one. This is probably worth a good hang up real quick. All right, so we've got to, when using these jelly roll pins, we got to put a stiffer spring on here. So if you can see these springs right there. And for these jelly rolls, we got to go thicker. So, get that on. Okay, so what that does is that applies the pressure for the pin to go down. And we'll get a piece of blue paper. Good girl, stay there. All right, here we go. All right, and then we got a bunch of these. Got to get the one that's 10 though. Okay, we got the 10. Make sure it draws. Let's put it down. The coin is a spacer so that when it goes up, it's not dragging. So this coin is the right amount of space. Okay. Let's line this up again. That's good enough. Okay. Now I gotta get the file finder. Let's go SVG, SpaceX Starship, tabloid. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, so SpaceX Starship, let's go. Close. Plot. All right, we're off to the races. Maybe try and move this a little bit, get a little bit of perspective here. Oh yeah. Kind of wonder if you guys can actually hear the plotter. I got a little microphone next to it. Oh. Chica, look at the camera. Up here. What's this? Oh, yeah. Plotters, puppies, and pens. Plotters, puppies, and pens. 680. Okay. YouTube got mad at me, told me my bit rate wasn't good, so hopefully that's better. Hopefully that's better. All right, we're drawing a starship right now. Get a lot of requests for starships. A lot of SpaceX stuff. Very popular. Might be able to make me bigger. That could work. Ooh, there we go. Just moving things around. Yeah, it probably looks a little better. Oh. I don't speak that language, Marat. Let's see. ChatGPT wants to tell me what you said. In German. Yeah, I don't think we have a SpaceX. Guess I can, while we're doing it, show you a few other ones. All right. This one's kind of cool. Some 930 turbos, very similar to a 911. And then we also did an SR-70 with Blackbird / A12. Very different planes. Don't get them mixed up on Reddit. They'll rip you a new asshole. See what else. Also did some Street Twins, some Triumphs. A lot of motorcycle requests come through. That's kind of cool. Let's see. Let's find another project to show. Got some on the wall over here. So this was a project where there's a video game called Factorio. and we were exporting games and then drawing them. So all of these little, those are like railroads, those are pipelines. It was kind of like a factory builder game. Figured out a way to translate them to the plotter, which was kind of cool. All right. If anybody likes what we're drawing, I will ship one to you. What else? A lot of people want to know about the pens. Shitload of pens. Pens, 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 pens galore. Oh, get comfortable, Chica. There you go, get comfortable. No, hey, don't lick that. No, come lay back down. Hey, come here, lay down. Here, okay, lay down. There you go, lay down. Good girl, good girl. All right, we're rounding the home stretch here for the Starship. Let me know what you guys would like to see more of. Get the next. Let's get the next one ready to go. Rocketdyne F1. Haven't done this one in a while. Yeah, let's do the Rocketdyne. deployed. Done. Okay. All right. Once Starship will mail a Starship to you if you so desire. Check it out. Starship. All right, put this one over here. Let's do one more. Okay. Close. Starship, Rocketdyne. Well, just streaming into the void. And we're off. Can you guess what we're plotting? What I'm drawing now. Stay. Yeah. Come on, over there. Here, lay down. Go. 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 Over there. Hey, over there. Go. Come here. Lay down. There you go. Mm-mm. All right, nobody guessed. It's the Rocketdyne engine. It's the rocket engine that was on the Saturn V. How you doing back there, Chica? Good girl. Keep that puppy in frame. Keep that sleeping puppy in frame. Well, we're streaming. Nobody's watching. 2 people are watching. Should we try and hook up the second one? Let's try and run the second machine. Draw on some boxes. Okay. Let's go find the red wire. Well, I think we can just do this. All right. Let's see what we got here. On. No, I don't think we can print off the same computer. I think we need a second computer to run the second plotter. We're plotting. We're plotting. Here we go. Get up close. Kind of see what it's doing right there. It's got a little spring. Goes up and down. Hard to keep. Oh yeah. I don't wonder where the best place to put this microphone is. YouTube live. So live. We are so live. So, if you're curious what you're looking at here, this machine is called a pen plotter. The technology is pretty old. Pen plotters are around in the 50s and 60s. Might have made that date up. Let's ask ChatGPT. When was the pen plotter created? (1959). So this is an old technology before printers were a thing. And pretty simple. You can attach any type of pen. You can see right here we've got a white pen right now, white jelly roll. That's good for drawing on this dark paper. But we've got all sorts of different colored pens. The ones we use the most are these Stabilos. We do a lot of blueprint style stuff for people. So these black, blue, and red Stabilos look pretty good. Here's a starship that we just drew on the stream earlier. And then here's our logo that we draw quite a bit. You know what might make this stream look better? Some fucking lights. Some lights. We've only got 1 million of these things, so let's hook one up. See if this helps. Alright. There we go. Okay. Okay. Now let's get a cable. What do we need? What do we need? Where is it? Okay, here. This is definitely it. All right. There we go. Up and over. Oh, horrible streamer didn't even know to turn the lights on. There we go. Oh, no. Better? No idea. No. There we go. All right, we got a little bit better lighting. All the difference in the world. The stream is gonna go viral now. All right. So, if you have a question, please ask. Would love something to speak to. All right, so we've got the Rocketdyne engine done. Let's do this. Do this. Hell yeah. Cool. Just get up close to it. Yep. Probably over here. So if we can get in, hopefully you can see the intricacies of it. Too blurry. Cool. All right, we got a couple for the rafters here. Not the best fit on the paper. Kind of needs more of a square canvas, but yeah, that one's cool. There's another version of that one on the wall, but all right. I want to try something. I want to try white ink on cardboard and see if we can make these pretty. Okay. Okay, let's try. So cardboard. These are not, we don't sell the cardboard. This is what we put the drawings in between to make them look pretty. All right. Uh-oh. Camera's messed up. Okay. Okay. There we go. All right, let's recalibrate our pen. So again, every time we got to like reset the height of the pen so that it can go up and over. All right, this could turn out sweet. It could turn out shitty. Okay. Don't save. Don't save. Got a lot of open projects. Okay, let's try this. Go. Ooh, this is gonna look cool. Hard to know if you guys can see this. Let's try and get, there we go, a little brighter. And we can come right over here. All right. Yeah, white ink on cardboard looks pretty cool. I'm into that already. You know, we go through these Jelly Roll white pens like crazy. Could probably get some more of these. Let's go see if they're on Amazon. What if I want to add a screen capture? Screen. Okay. Gotta give permission. Okay. Later. Well, can't do that until we restart the stream. So, for another day. Jelly Roll 10 white. Bold 10, pack of 6. Is this what we need? Perfect. 1 count, pack of 3. 6 count. By now, the amount of purchases on Amazon to run an e-commerce business is pretty out of this world. All right, we got a bunch of pens on order now. Kind of digging white. White's pretty fucking sick. I say we try and do the packaging next. That'd be really cool. Okay. Let's do a little test here. So if I wanted that one to be in the middle, again, here's our packaging. That's what they kind of look like. All right. Let's try to draw on the package. Okay. There we go. Kind of almost works just shoving it in there. You can kind of see over there. I'm trying to put a box underneath one of the printers, and you can see it kind of slips underneath, but it almost holds it in place how I need it in order to make it work. So that could be a cool thing to try. I've never done this white on cardboard before. I'm pretty stoked on the color. Might be cool to do QR codes. Chica's not getting more love. We need a second spring set, that's what we need. All right, let's get ready to set the second one up now. There we go, getting that in. Let's steal this. All right. Now, if we were to do that again on this side, how would that look? Setup. Use machine name below. Use first located. Okay. So if I just unplug one, if I just do this one, low voltage, just turn it on. Lower pin. Okay. Raise pin. All right. Let's move this so we can actually show what we're doing here. Okay. Not as good of light, but let's see what happens here. Give me a 5, 10, 8, 5, 10. Here we go. You know what? This is pretty wedged in there. Let's see what happens. All right, we're gonna fire off another one here. Plot. Pause. I think we gotta do our official thing here. Okay. Now we're calibrated. Resume, apply. All right, we're off to the races. I think this white ink looks kind of cool on the cardboard here. Who's getting this one? Okay. Pretty sure I need 2 computers to fire off 2 of these things.
Oh. Oh, hell no, she made cosplay too. Give me that shit. Hell no. Move, nigga. No.
Jimmy Carter's dead. Yeah, that's turning out well. Be right back. Not getting any fucking love on the stream. What do I need to do? Pull my tits out? Does this need to be bigger? Maybe it's this. Phony. Okay, we got Chica in that top corner. Okay, let's put her down there. And then, okay, we'll put me over here. Yeah, maybe this is. Make Chica really small. Yeah, maybe a little bigger. What we're doing here. There we go. All right. Yes, Connor, that is the Bantam pin plotter. Specifically the 1117. We'll give you some close-ups. The lighting isn't as good over here, but I've got it drawing on cardboard right now with the jelly rolls. I've got 2 of them set up. This one's better for filming, and you can see that's where we do most of the projects for clients. This one's interesting. I'm trying to draw on the actual packaging that we mail stuff to clients in. I haven't really done the white ink before, but I think it's kind of turning out cool. But yeah, considering we've kind of got a drawing machine, I want to draw on pretty much every surface of what we end up sending to clients. Okay, that one's dialed in there. I'll show you some more examples of stuff we draw for customers. A lot of what we do is blueprint style stuff, so that would be a jet engine for a Saturn V rocket. That's just our logo. Like to draw it on different things. Big fan of the jelly rolls on dark paper. Then there's a SpaceX Starship. We do a lot of SpaceX stuff. Get a lot of requests for those. Yeah, thanks. It's yeah, just started out doing it for myself, and it kind of blew up on Reddit. Did a lot of Reddit posts, and then people started asking me for stuff. I can show you. Let's see if this is going to be long enough. Oh, here. I will show you different stuff we have on the wall here. Okay. You can kind of see around the corner there. Got all sorts of different styles, a lot of framing. Started doing some pet portraits too. Did something with the Factorio game a while back. But yeah, it's all kind of been people requesting stuff, and then we end up drawing it. I'm anxious to see if this box is gonna look cool. Oh, I wish we could be doing 2 at once. Need a second computer. Yeah, I could probably pick up the speed on this one next time. Taking forever to draw this one. Yeah, it's definitely a fun hobby. I think the big ones, this one was $1,200, probably $1,400 once you get all the accessories. They got a Bantam has a smaller one for like $500 or $600. I bought a cheap Chinese one for $300 or $400 when I first got started. So yeah, I would say start small. Definitely takes up a lot of space. I mean, you can kind of see behind me, that's a pool table that I just kind of covered up, and it fits 2 of the 11 by 17 machines, so it's kind of like tabloid size. Again, what comes out of that is about roughly this size. The size smaller than that would be the kind of printer paper, 8.5 by 11. But yeah, as with everything, start small. Don't spend a ton of money on it. But I've already got thousands of dollars sunk into this between all the pens. That's not the most expensive part. Lots of high-end paper. To be honest, the most expensive stuff is the filming. Trying to film all this, get it up, do all the marketing and social media. But yeah, relatively speaking, I mean, we sell our prints for between 150, 200, somewhere around there. Hoping to get the price down over time. But in the scope of things, a $1,200 machine to sell $200 products is not a bad setup. Cool. All right, let's see if this actually printed in the middle of the box. All right. This is the first time I have done this, so this will be cool to see. Okay. Let's see. All right, so this is the box. I do not know how centered that is. I eyeballed the whole thing, but let's see. Get the camera back over here. Actually, let's just set up another one. Let's see if this actually worked, and we'll set up another one. Hey, Chica. Don't get up. All right. Okay. You're all right. Stay there. You don't gotta get up. Oh, pretty girl. Oh, pretty girl. All right. Oh, no. All right, lay down. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. All right, so when we fold the box up, not bad, a little off center, but we can fix that, measure it out. Yeah, that's gonna look cool. That's gonna look real cool. All right, let's see that. And that. There we go. Okay. So when we box stuff up, it goes in a box like that. Not bad. Logo's cool, off center. Probably want to start putting the name on there, Drawscape. But that, not too bad. Now I forget which way I put this in, so I don't know how to adjust it. Oh well, let's do another one. I like how it looks. Okay, here we go. Again, our boxes come looking flat like this. All right. Where's our coin? We need our coin. Awesome. Weight it down. It was definitely just closer. You know what? We can kind of measure this out a little bit. Here. Oh, this is going to be hard. If we do that there. I'd say close enough. Close enough. Let's just do it. All right, off to the races. Again, here's some more examples of the cardboard with white ink. Kind of a new combination I haven't really done before. Hey, come lay down. Come lay down. There you go. Here, you want this? Lay down. Lay down. Go, girl. Yeah, custom packaging. I mean, honestly, probably part of the issue I'm trying to solve right now is UPS stepping on our boxes. Like, I'm buying thick cardboard. It's not the thickest, but it, like I say, 1 out of 10, 1 out of 20 packages just gets absolutely destroyed. And so I feel like these just kind of look like you could toss them around. I feel like, you know, human nature, if you make something look nice, people take better care of it. I don't really want to do the word fragile all over it, but yeah, it kind of reminds me, it was an e-bike company in Europe. The US mail system kept wrecking their bikes, and so they printed, because they were big bike boxes, they printed pictures of TVs on the bike boxes, and their damage rate went way down because they said Americans care about TVs and they wouldn't throw TVs around. So I kind of want to figure out a way to draw things on these. And what's cool, you know, a lot of what I'm trying to do is in what I would call personalized generative art. So we know people's shipping address. I think it would be cool to like draw out kind of a Google Maps view on every package, so that every package that we ship actually gets custom art on the package on top of the custom art we're already sending them. Just an idea. Don't necessarily have the time to do that. Shipping flat rate rather than tubes. Tubes are more expensive. I went and talked to the shipping people. So they said anytime something's round, it costs a ton more money because it rolls all over the place. It's cheaper to ship actually flat. And then this paper is so thick that you roll it up, it wouldn't, I don't know. I think it would just get messed up. So it's nice when we sandwich them. I don't know if I showed this already. What we do is we take 2 of these flat pieces of cardboard and I sandwich it together. And so it's pretty, you know, durable unless someone like literally stomps on it. But we sandwich it in between these 2 things. And then this actually goes inside the box, which you can kind of see that we're printing right here. So it's kind of double protection, but like I said, if someone just stomps on it, it doesn't really matter. And then on top of all those little boxes, we've got these little plastic corner protectors. So it's kind of the best system I've come up with for now. A lot of trial and error to figure that out. I guess the only other thing would be there's these, I mean, this was a frame, came in this type of box. This is super sturdy. Like, I don't think you could actually even damage that one. So I'm sure as we grow, we'll figure out different types of boxes that we want to do and better ways to protect. I mean, outside of, luckily the weight of these things is negligible. We don't really get charged a ton for weight. Ooh, I'm liking this white. This white looks sexy. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. Here, I'll show you some more. Show you a couple more different things here. So the cardboard, let's see. So definitely some like blue. I think the Sharpie looks kind of cool. Just drawing on cardboard, but the Sharpie pens do not last. You only get a couple drawings out of them. Here's one we messed up. You can kind of see it's all crooked. Blue, blue, blue. Okay, here's like a Sharpie one. Looks cool. Looks a little more kind of like a stamp, but it's kind of degrading pretty quick. Another white one. Here's one I was trying to do like a two color system. That one's kind of cool. Here's another one that's kind of two colory, which I thought was cool. Another green. So again, I don't know. I don't know if I expect people to like keep the packaging or what they do with it, but another thing we're trying to do is with every... Chico, where'd you go? Hey. Another thing we're trying to do with the orders is include other artists' stuff. Again, people are paying us for like custom blueprints, so it's a lot of sailboats, a lot of custom vehicles, Porsches, Corvettes, you think really expensive stuff, airplanes. But what we want to do is start including some of the more generic generative artists. Hey, do you need to go outside? Do you need to go outside? My dog's running around. I don't know if she actually needs to go outside or not. Let's say if you mainly do blueprints, a shipping model that has your logo and a title block would look cool. Yeah, definitely. Where is... Dig through the archives here. Yeah, we definitely want to start branding, putting our logo on it. Actually, I should put this out. Drawscape. Let's see. I was playing around. If you want to see some more styles, there's a lot of like circuit design. There's a game called Factorio that people play. It's kind of like SimCity, a factory builder. But we were able to export that game data and turn it into things. Let's see. I want to show you the QR codes because I thought the QR codes were really cool. Yeah. A lot of Factorio stuff. So you can actually draw QR codes and they look pretty cool because they're not like just ugly black QR codes. Let me see if I can find that folder. QR. Blueprints, algorithm, QR. Here we go. So I was playing around with actually doing QR codes on cards, and these will actually scan. And it's cool because you can kind of, that's not, oh, this camera's shitty. You can't really see the detail. Oh, here's a bigger one. So yeah, that's a QR code, and we can kind of do cool. Yeah, you can see it doesn't, it looks super sloppy. It actually looks a pen, but it'll still scan, which is kind of cool. And I kind of played around with QR codes thinking like, how do you make a QR code look so cool that it is the logo? But here's another one we did. But I mean, you normally just think of QR codes as being boring and black, but I thought it would be kind of cool to spice them up. Put them on the outside of boxes. Adds a little mystery. People might wonder what's in the box. Scan it. I don't know. Probably pretty ballsy to start scanning random QR codes you see laying around, but be kind of cool to do. But yeah, I mean, lots of cool stuff. The blueprints is just kind of what's making money right now. So trying to get up and just get everything in place, and again, trying to stick with what's bringing in revenue, but the goal being lots of different other types of styles here. I really want to go back to pet portraits at some point. Did these for a lot of friends for a while, which were pretty cool. It was the most requested, but it's a little harder to sell right now. I think the blueprints inevitably are people with cash. They've got big vehicles like sailboats and sports cars and all sorts of stuff. The pet portrait stuff, I think I need to really get the price down to make that viable. There's a lot of other pet art competitive stuff, so just what are people comparing us to? Whereas the custom blueprint, I don't know if anybody else is really doing that, so that's pretty cool. Again, to be somewhat differentiated there and not have to compete with anybody, so it makes it a little easier to get up and going. But yeah, let me know if you have any other questions kind of about what we're doing. Let's see if this box actually turned out a little bit better. This is kind of what I do in between projects. I've got probably 6 or 7 orders I'm waiting for a review on. Guy wanted an F-250, another sailboat, lots of cars coming in recently, but when I don't actually have a job to work on, I'll work on the packaging here, which I think is kind of cool. Yeah, I'm really stoked on this white ink on cardboard. I think that's a pretty cool look. I think also part of this too is when people just see the pen, like it's kind of hard to see on camera, but when you actually see the pen imperfections on the paper, it's really cool. Like it's almost like people are paying extra for the imperfections. Let's see if I can actually see one here. This one looks very, you can kind of see, yeah. I mean, you can see imperfections. Not all lines are equal. So I think it gives it a real unique look that people get into. All right, did we get any better here? Let's see what we did. Okay, so this was the side I put in. Let's mark it in. Okay. Did we get any closer? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think we did. Cool, in. So I measured off. All right. I'm gonna start stacking these up. Oh, you're good, Chica. Stay there. Probably got to set up your Chica's live stream somewhere else. All right, let's just put these over here for now. Oh, we'll get another one set up. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. All right, so I was using the inside to actually mark where it was. So if we throw this in, and then I go off of there, pretty close. Close enough. Oh, I just messed that up. All right, I think we're good there. Let's fire it up. I also think it's cool dropping these off. People wondering what's inside when the boxes are designed really cool. Oh, Chica's back. Hey, you're on camera. Be ladylike. Be ladylike. Yeah, I mean, ultimate goal here, I really haven't been doing that this long, but there's some really talented pen plot artists, and the goal is to kind of partner up with some of them, get some of their art displayed on our packaging, maybe extras kind of sent with the packaging. But yeah, I think there's some really cool designs. Kind of have to, the hard part with the packaging is you got to pick designs that are quick enough to draw. I mean, you're watching, I could actually speed this one up. Let's see what happens. Okay, let's speed you up. We're on 20, let's go 55. Oh yeah. Double our production here. Okay, cool. Yeah, all day. But yeah, I mean, some of my more involved plots, I mean, they can take 5 or 6 hours if you're doing multiple pen swaps. So, the cool part about blueprints, they're pretty simple, just usually one color. One color paper and one color pen. I'll show you some. Yeah, okay. We don't get as many orders for these, but this like red, man, that camera is shitty. red, and then we also kind of get these blues, which are cool. This is a cool idea. I'm going to get this up on the website. Some pilot friends wanted airport diagrams. So they're like technical documents that pilots pull up when they come into airports, tells them how to land. And so I think kind of personal that they get their airport printed as art. There's a few, there's one right there on the wall, which is kind of cool. Oh, we're cooking now. This thing's flying. Hey, Connor, if you can, let me know how the audio sounds on your end. I've got a microphone next to the machine. Oh, no, the microphone's over here. I bet my voice is fine. I'm just kind of wondering if you can hear the machine do its thing. Yeah, they're both connected. Yeah, these are gonna be cool. It's gonna be hard to tape them up and still not have the logo messed up. Wonder how I'm gonna do that. Is the machine too loud? One thing we realized with our social media videos is putting the sound of the machine up really gets people's attention. People are super into like the, I don't know, I think it's like ASMR, the clickety clack of the machine going. So we end up doing a lot of work to like preserve the audio. Ended up getting some microphones that we can use. Yeah, I wonder how I'm gonna like tape these up. Let's see. Yeah, it's definitely. Yeah, the challenge is going to be to tape this and preserve the logo in the middle. We'll get it figured out, Chica. Oh, man. Cool. Get right in there. Click, clack, clickety clack. Clickety clack. Yeah, I gotta figure out a better. I gotta get a second computer. Kind of show you around the rest of the setup here. So this is the second machine. This is actually my first machine I bought. I think I'm gonna dedicate it to packaging. And then here's the main computer. This is dedicated to running these machines, but here is actually the full. So every machine's gonna have like a lighting rig like this. I don't know, I just built this a few days ago, but I'm gonna have another bar here, and then this webcam that's filming Chica right now, my puppy. That's like a 4K webcam I'm trying to get to work, but that's gonna sit across here. If you look at our channel, you'll see tons of time-lapse videos, so people are super into not only getting their picture, their drawing, but they also get a time-lapse of the process, which is kind of cool. So from a business standpoint, like every project we do for a client kind of turns into content for us. Takes almost twice as long to do a project with all the filming and getting stuff set up. I think I can automate it all eventually. Pumping all the webcam feeds into this computer, sending them up to servers to actually do all the processing. But Goal being that everybody gets like a pretty cool video of their drawing. And we've been sending them. People have good reactions. It's just super manual right now. A lot of the filming I've done up till now has been with my phone, which is a cool way to get started. But I mean, I think the most orders I did in a day was 12. Like every time you go and plugging your phone in and exporting, moving files around, takes a ton of time. So trying to figure out whether we just kind of get by with cheap webcams. Oh, there we go. Damn, that's looking good. That's looking good. Let's do a different color now. Let's do a different color. Did this get any? Let's just see if we actually did this twice in a row. Okay. Did we do it? Yeah, not bad. All right, let's mix this up. Let's do a different color. For oh shits and giggles. That's a really good idea. I actually like that a lot. The QR code links to the video of what's in the box. Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna do another color, dude. You got a favorite color? I'll do one. These are all kind of Eastery, neon. Can I probably go with a darker purple, blue, green, something like that. Yeah, man, that's a really cool idea. The QR codes are such a pain in the ass to make right now. I'd have to figure out, I mean, it can all be automated. It's all software with enough time. Yeah, that took a long time. I had to like really cut corners. The machine broke right before Christmas, and so I had to I was worried I wasn't gonna make Christmas orders for everybody. And so that was a backlog, but yeah, I had to cut a lot of corners. I wasn't doing the logos and stuff, but it's definitely a good litmus test for like how many you can do in a day to figure out all the unit economics of everything for sure. Speak up if you got a color you want. I'm gonna go with purple. Speak now or forever keep your peace. What did I say? Yeah, the QR code linking to the video. Yeah, the funny thing is I had kind of an idea, because like these packages are handled by, they're obviously handled by the same people that I see every time I go to UPS. They kind of know me now, but like when they get out there, they're always handled by different UPS people. I just wonder how many people come in contact with this package as it's moving through the system, like at least 2 or 3, but it's kind of an opportunity, little guerrilla marketing. If everything has marketing on it and has the logo. But yeah, that would be cool if scanning the code showed you what was in the box. Super cool idea. I start to wonder about people. No one's gotten upset yet, like with privacy, but anything anybody sends me, I create videos of and I put it on our social media, which looks cool, but I just wonder if someone's gonna complain one of these days because, I don't know, it's like their personal boat with their information and their name. I don't know. I could see some people getting upset, but somebody's gonna have to complain and yell at me before I stop uploading. But yeah, I really like that idea of the QR code kind of scanning to what's in the box. Purple's good. This guy's into perps. I haven't really looked into it, but I think you can kind of like scan VR things too. Somebody was telling me about that. They had a QR code on their plane. I'm gonna look on YouTube. QR code for a VR experience. I don't even know what to type for this. Dynamic QR codes. QR code of VR is a standard code that scanned by smartphone, links users to a web page or launches a virtual reality experience. Yeah, so it's almost like they can scan the box, and then if you wanted to create kind of virtual reality, I don't know if you've seen that before, people on their phones, I don't know if it's an Apple or an Android thing, but like they could hover their phone over the box and it could like show you what's inside. That would be cool. Link into the video, I think. That would be cool though. If your phone was almost X-ray vision, if you scan the QR code and it was X-ray vision, because we take still photos of everything that we draw, and then you could actually like almost X-ray into the box and see what was in there. Dang. All right, I gotta write some of this down so I don't forget it. Okay. All right, let's kick this one off. We're going perps. Perp-a-lerps. All right, Chica. Purple. There we go. Yeah, perps. Perps laying down. You know, the lighting is just piss poor on this. Oh my god, the amount of fucking money I've spent on lights. It's too much, man. It's too fucking much. It's too much. Here we go. I mean, the ultimate goal is, if this picks up, I mean, shit, have 10 of these things going, but at the current rate, each of these rigs is probably... Let's see. I don't know if that helped much, but might have made it worse. Oh, yeah, a little bit. I only had it be used in Revit with shader plugins. I don't know what Revit is. What's Revit? Autodesk. Is that something you use? Actually reminds me, I get a lot of requests for people to do their like elevation plans of housing. People want to give us kind of their CAD files to draw, which I think those are like DWG files, and I can translate that. These plotters speak SVG, but they're all vector files. Illustrator, DWG, SVG. Huh. All right, I gotta write down our QR code idea before I forget it. Because I will fucking forget it. QR code links to YouTube. Time lapse. Yeah. Oh man, that's a whole library to dynamically generate plottable QR codes. I wonder if someone's done that. We can go look on GitHub. Plottable SVG QR codes. Repositories. Oh, here we go. This guy did it. This guy fucking did it. QR code generator for pen plotters. Oh, I need to figure out how to share my screen. Chica, nobody wants to see you lick your tail. Let's see what this guy says. This is a project to solve one problem. Only generate QR codes to be officially part of my plotter or anything else that takes an SVG. Main dependencies, svelte, shade, UI, QR code, SVG, and PM package for generating QR codes. Biggest shout. Huh. I wonder if he's just doing Align. QR code error correction, pen size, round overlap. Oh, okay. How old is this? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This guy has a live demo I'm playing with right now. Drawscape.io. Error correction level. I don't know what that means. Pen tip size. Millimeters. This needs to be bigger. That's cool. All right. Dang, Connor, we're on to something. Where are you located? Are you in the States? Yeah. Yeah, it would be easy Python script to get the basic lines, like just some simple stuff. I think what was cool about this stuff I was doing was it had more, it almost looked like it wouldn't scan. I wish I could show you. There's just a lot of, basically I was taking the image and putting it into like a pathfinding algorithm. So I was passing in like a JPEG QR code and then it was turning it into lines. So I kind of had a really like weird sketchy look to it. It didn't just look like dots, right? It didn't look perfect. It looked really like it wouldn't even scan, and I had to play around to get it to scan. But this QR code generator, what did he even write this in? JavaScript. Yeah, this guy wrote a library in JavaScript here. And it just looks like every line, it would probably work well with a Sharpie with like a really thick line. Whereas like when I was doing each square was kind of getting filled and scribbled in. But I don't know, got to start somewhere. I don't want to rewrite all that code. So might just use this and see if that gets us started. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be really cool. Oh, there's so much software to write for this business. I've been trying to hold off and not do the typical engineer thing of writing all this code before figuring out revenue. So pretty much all my efforts going into like social media right now, filming, paying video editors, the actual, like all the stuff I'm trying to do to process. So it's very manual right now. I need to build a whole system to process orders, but basically kind of a web interface for every drawing machine. So as I can kind of get help in, everyone's going to have a computer hooked up. They can come in. Every order that comes in will have all the SVGs generated, right? Like the label, the QR code, the logo, the actual thing. People can kind of just run through. Yeah, my background's computer engineering. Yeah, I did play around with laser engraving a little bit. I just kind of don't have enough time. But for the Factorio game, I was taking some of people's game designs and doing the laser engraving. So yeah, the laser engraving is same file, all same stuff. I mean, laser engraving, pen plotting. I fucked that up. Laser engraving, pen plotting, CNC machines, and then 3D printers. It's all very much in the same family of skills, right? Like the pen plotter there's no Z axis. It's really the Z is just binary of like, is it down or is it up? But yeah, the laser engraving is cool. I guess I kind of like a lot of cool ways to go. I kind of came back to just saying, hey, I'm going to not do the laser engraver right now. Like we have these pen plotters. It's kind of like I can go and pay to have every box company. They're like, oh, do you want to print your logo on the box? Like I can just pay. It's probably infinitely cheaper just to get stuff produced. But I've kind of challenged myself to say like, hey, in laser graver might be cheaper too. If we're actually drawing or writing something to a client, we're going to use the machines, even if it's more expensive. And so I actually have like postcards for different things. This just lets them know there's something extra in the box. So anything we write to a customer, we have these machines, and it's kind of just a way to do more branding around what we're doing. So I'm kind of just sticking with these machines for now. Like I said, if there's any sort of anything we want to design, might as well just use them, even though it's definitely not ideal. Like it would be way cheaper to like just get boxes printed. But yeah. All right, purple's looking sick. Perps. Dang, dude. Okay. This is exciting. I haven't really done the boxes before. Like, I know the UPS people are super curious why. I live in a really small town in the mountains. And so someone coming in every day and dropping off these boxes probably looks funny. But it'll be cool to actually have our logo on some of these. All right. Honestly, the Sharpies kind of suck. It really destroys the pen, but let's do a Sharpie one. I think it'll look cool. I think it will look cool. All right. All right, let's do a Sharpie. Our videos with Sharpies in them actually do the best. I think people, again, kind of resonate with like the pen they see. Smells good. I think these are nostalgic. I think a lot of people use these Stabilos. They're like these orange ones. I think people feel those. And then the ones that we've actually been using so far, the jelly rolls. Apparently, all the girls I talked to tell me they used them when they were in elementary school. I never knew about jelly rolls before I started doing this. All right, let's see. Let's get her lined up again. Get her lined up. Okay. Oh, this is the wrong type of spring, but I'm too lazy to swap it out right now. We're just going to destroy this marker. Okay. Line it up. Pack a lunch. Okay, cool. So I think this Sharpie actually looks the coolest. Something about it just screams cardboard. It's a lot thicker of a line too, which is cool. Are you an engineer? Yeah, I don't know if I said that, but my background's computer engineering. Most of my companies in the past have been software businesses. Actually sold my last software business like 6 or 7 months ago. And this pen plotter was just, I don't know, just a hobby, just to do something. But I don't know. Got to start making money somehow soon. So this seems like kind of a cool way to do it. Ooh, this is awesome. Designing boxes. 4 for 3 whites, purple. Yeah. I need to get the actual name so people can Google it. Just go with the mystery of it for now. Maybe we'll say that if we put the logo on it, it'll get people to treat it nicer. Yeah, man, I guess questions for you. Just trying to figure out, again, all my energy is going into marketing of how to get this out there. I don't know if you've looked at our socials or subscribed, but you should check them out and see what we're putting out there. But I guess some of the questions I get a lot are just, A lot of people ask me about the machines. A lot of people want to buy the machines. Naturally, our audience is definitely... Have you worked in the industry for someone or just created your own business? Like, if I worked in the pen plotter industry? No. My background before this was like B2B SaaS, enterprise sales and analytics software we were building. Have you worked in the industry? But like, there's not much. I mean, the industry for pen plotting, it's mostly just artists. And it's kind of like the starving artist 1% model of, you know, the really talented people can start selling their, you know, stuff for hundreds of dollars, maybe thousands. A lot of guys in the generative art space that use these pen plotters, they start getting into NFTs and limited releases. There's a lot of cool stuff there. So traditionally, the industry does mostly what you see. No, like computer science. Yeah. I've been building software since I was like 16. So it's about 20 years now of building web apps, doing all sorts of stuff. But yeah, I worked for a design agency when I was younger, but other than that, I've had a lot of businesses over the years. Like I said, the last business was 6 years of doing kind of like outsourced sales development. We built a platform that would do outbound sales for people who didn't have sales teams. That was a lot of data processing, we were doing that before OpenAI was around, so we were training our own language models to tag data and do stuff. Once OpenAI came out with their APIs, we switched over, things got a little easier, but that was a very data-heavy data and analytics, a lot of web scraping. So that's kind of my background in terms of the software side. It is funny, like, most of what I'm doing for this business is not software engineering. I mean, I'm writing a lot of Python code, but like, honestly, most of the work till now has just been figuring out how to do the e-commerce side. The social media side's been interesting, you know, figuring out how to film this stuff. I mean, this last 2 weeks has just been me learning about cameras. I don't know shit about what cameras need to be used. But yeah, definitely been in the software industry for a long time. Oh, where's she going? Where you going? Come here. Come over here. Come lay down. Oh, good girl. Good girl. This is Chica. She just had surgery. You can tell her tail got amputated. So she's in recovery mode. Not doing too many adventures. Just, hey, lay down. Lay down. Be chill. Oh, yeah. The Sharpie looks good. Yeah, something about the thicker Sharpie marks look good. Man, it destroys the Sharpies, though. Something about that cardboard just eats them. Eats up the tips. Okay, let's put this in. I gotta save our QR code library. Oh, running out of battery. Artist, engineering. Okay. QR code generator. Done. All right, I am burnt out. Yo. Yeah, get him. I'm recording something right now. You want to give me a minute? Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm leaving.
Okay.
I just want to tell you you should confirm if you're going to go to this hut trip.
Okay, yeah, I'll figure that out.
Okay, cool. Bye, buddy.
All right. I gotta go soon. I'm starving, but 30 more seconds. We'll watch this bad boy finish up. It's always satisfying to see the last little bit. Get that last one. Oh, she done. Yeah, that one looks good. Something about the thicker lines always looks better to me. Depends on the size too. Where's the other? Where did I put the other one? Yeah, this one looks good too, even though it's like smaller lines. Oh, all right. Cool. Yeah, for sure. This is honestly the first one I've done. I've just booted it up, figured I'd work a little bit during it, see if it got any traction. Not a ton of views. I don't know how to market these or announce them or what the deal is, but yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna try and do these and work on little projects and see what people think. But yeah, subscribe to the social media accounts and at least YouTube. That'll let you know when we're going live. And yeah, cool, man. Talk to you guys later. Oh, she's gone.